Hey, we're live. Are you going to serenade them, Tiger Lily? Hi, y'all. How are you? You ready to build your energy? Tiger Lily just dropped down from the keyboard. And we're going to get started here. I was literally ready at like 8:30, but this is a crazy week, y'all. If you don't know what's going on in Georgia, all the laws are made in 40 days, and we're about more than halfway there. It's called crossover day. If the bills don't make it, then they die. So I've been emailing, calling, texting, doing everything I can to help free the people with some cannabis reform. I'm probably going to get flagged for saying that. But here we are. We're going to pay attention to our breathing and our heartbeats, and we're going to do our very energy building Wujigong form today, at least. And why does that build our energy? Oh my goodness. Bye, Tiger Lily. She saunters out of here. I apologize. She was serenading me all morning on the keyboard, and I thought she would continue doing it throughout class. She might come back. But it's super fun to hear her play the keyboard. Anyway, I was saying that one of the reasons why the Wujigong is so incredible at building our energy is, first of all, it just simply changes the channel in your brain so that you're just simply aware that you have energy. And that awareness is key. It's like if I walked you into a room and you never painted before, but in front of you were all the tools that you needed. Blank canvases, beautiful paints, paint brushes. And I said, let's go. Let's paint a picture. And it just makes it that much easier when you have the tools. And that's why Qigong, it's just like, let's go. Let's paint our energy together. I'm just showing you that the canvas is here waiting for you to explore it. And that's one reason why it builds your energy. And the other reason why is because these movements are time tested. They're ancient movements that many have done to literally create energy in their body. Simply, but not so simply, like plugging into the source. So it's like when you plug your keyboard in and also your phone in, you're basically getting charged up by this invisible power that we call electricity. So being aware that you are plugging into a source is one step, but then also letting it flow through you takes a certain switch of the channel, like going into another dimension in a way as well. Before we get started, I am going to show you one of the products. Thanks for coming back, baby. When I add the description, which I haven't done, you'll see that there's a link to ASEA products. You want to come up here? You want to come up here and help me? Okay. Come on. And yes, it is safe for pets as well. So I just love it. I love it so much. It's something I've been using for over 5 years now, just to get rid of free radicals. I feel like that's what it does mainly. It helps with redox therapy, which is basically reversing some oxidation that happens, like rust, right? Rust is a form of oxidation. Well, we have that in our bodies as well. We have a form of oxidative stress, which is basically simply going outside, breathing in pollution, heavy metals, chlorine. All these things cause free radicals in our body, which stresses our body out, causes something called oxidative stress. And this amazing product that I love sharing because I use it helps to reverse that. It's absolutely incredible. And I want you all to feel that incredible energy. So click on the link below when I add it. Or you know what? I'll just put it in the chat right now so I don't forget. And let's see. Where are you? Here we go. So unfortunately, I don't make a commission off of all the sales, but I will make a commission if someone spends more than $100. And there you go. Any more questions about it, you can email me. But gotta put some way to make money here on the YouTube, because right now we're at $6 or $7 a month, which just does not buy Tiger Lily enough food for the month. So we need your help by helping yourself, getting an ASEA product or doing a super chat today. And as always, if I get 10 super chats during my energy building training class of the week, I will go live for you Sunday night with a concert of at least 3 songs live. So let's go ahead and get started with our emotional support therapy. We want you to play piano for us, Tiger Lily. Can you do that? And we're going to start by breathing. How can I stand up now? I've got a kitty cat on my lap. So we're going to start with a chakra cleanse after we do some breathing. So breathing techniques. And I hope you all can hear me. Should I test it? Let's test it. Let's make sure we are working. And let's make sure we're working here. Let's go. All right, got a commercial here. Obviously, we hear that. All right. Oh, yeah, we're working. Nice. We got this. So notice my hand has been open this whole time, because what I am doing is I'm opening up my energy. Now, obviously, you don't have to take a class to do this. The goal is to be able to be open to your energy all the time, so you can constantly be regenerating. But when our hands are closed, it's really hard. It's almost like opening your hands is like almost like turning the breaker switch back on. It's like off, on. And you want to use your mind to feel the energy in the middle of your hands. And that helps to feel the energy in your whole body. Now, the hands are just one activation portal, as it were. But this neck is an incredible portal, like center, to make sure things are also turned on energetically in you so that you can regenerate. So what you can do is find the tension, even if you're sitting down, and sort of lean into it, open up the back of your heart, which often very much is a circuit board that gets turned off because of feeling betrayed and other emotional issues related to blocking your joy, which can start, when you're in kindergarten and the teacher says, everyone sit down, and you were feeling so good standing up. And so you code in yourself like a computer. You take on the code of, oh, I have to sit still and not feel my joy. And then that can cause a little break in your energy, like a kink in a straw in the back of your heart. So what you want to do is see if you've gotten any tension back there and turn that back on. And when we get, imprints on us from being yelled at or scolded when we're that young, it can take doing this exercise a little more than once to reverse that curse, as it were. All right, so we're opening up our energy centers and we are feeling the flow. Now check your feet. Are your feet squished, scrunched? You want to purr for the people, baby? Purring is a very healing frequency for the body, kind of like shaking vibrations. Just noticing your breath. Noticing your heartbeat. Before I forget, I am going to be live at 4 on a really fun channel, WTHC. You can find them on YouTube or Facebook. Scribbles and I have been on that show for a few weeks now, and it always includes a very intelligent discussion of cannabis legality and lab testing, which is huge, a huge issue. And I think it's the loophole in figuring out how to keep folks safe, because there's a lot that they don't test for, and they explain that in the different episodes. All right, so once you feel activated with your energy, and even if you don't, sometimes the mudras can activate them. So we're going to do a full chakra cleanse today. We're going to start with our feet, end up above our head, start under the feet, start over the head, end with over the head. So we're going to do thumb to the pinky and the ring finger. Also under the arms. Under the arms, you want to make sure they're not tightly closed, because that also constricts your energy. So let that flow. We're doing this mudra for the feet, and the sound is Lam. 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 You want to make sure you're not tightly lipped closed. You want your smile to be happening too. And then that makes your whole body smile. Lam. 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 Now, honestly, emotions sit in us like rocks. And when we sing, it's like we add water energy to the body that can push these rocks out if they're not supposed to be where they are. So I say all that to say that during class, you might feel an emotional release because you're vibrating your body and getting the emotions out. And you want to feel them, which is not normal in, a lot of classes. Like I said, full circle, in kindergarten, you were told to sit down and be quiet. So it's sometimes hard to be in a class where someone says you can express whatever you need to express, because somehow you've learned that that is wrong. So right now, as I'm doing my grounded mudra song, I'm feeling anger in the back of my heart wanting to get out, and so brace yourself. So I'm going to scream. And that's what it sounds like. Like it can sound like emotional grief. And it feels so good to release that. It feels like I'm cleaning my energy inside, these emotions that needed to come out, that were hiding. And for you, it might be a giggle. It might be fear. You want to keep it flowing. We're going to move to the next mudra. Left thumb is on top for women, right for men. And you're going to basically interlace your hands. And the sound is Vam. Relax the body as you do this. Vam. Vam. Let your body sway, do it at once. Moving up to the third chakra, our stomach, our spleen, our digestion, our confidence. Thumb is to the index and the ring. Okay, so here I'm doing the gurgle, and the gurgle really helps you also get down to the nitty gritty. It's like being a rock tumbler for those rocks. And what you do is you gently take a deep breath in, slightly constrict your vocal cords, and just gurgle like Good. Moving on to the heart. Index finger to the bottom of the thumb. Connect the thumb to the middle and the ring. Pinkies out. And the heart sound is yum. 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 You're like the tuning fork of all your organs right now, getting them in tune so they can harmonize the symphony of life and creation that you are. Moving on to the silence. Bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth towards the back. You gonna serenade us? And you're just gonna hold that. And feel your silence. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to check on something. I got something on the stove, so keep doing that. All right. Now we're going to do the throat chakra. Left thumb up. Wrap your right hand around that and then connect the right thumb to the middle finger. And the sound is hum. 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 All right, very good. Okay. We are going to now go up to the brain. This helps you remember things. It helps you trust your intuition, all the fingertips together. CASHAPP. Kesham, 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 Kesham. All right, moving on to above your head. Energy out there. Thumb to the index finger. Om. 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 All right, we are going to stand and do the Wujigong. Maybe I should share this link. Bring more people here. Do 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 do. Do 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 All right, beautiful people, we are going to stand up now. Get up, stand up. And we are going to stand up for our rights. Do the Wujigong. Let's do it. All right, let's start by I apologize for the mess, the beautiful mess. We're going to start by feeling our feet on the ground. Just feel them. Just say, hi, feet. How are you? We got this earthing mat. We can stand on that. How are you, feet? Connect with the feet. See if they feel relaxed. Balance back and forth. Wiggle around. We're going to start by gathering the chi. Opening the door. And begin with chaos. Yeah, we're going to begin with the chaos. We're going to bring the yin hand under the belly button, which is right for women, left for men, the other on top. And you're just going to press in and shake. Shake, shake, shake. And the right comes out, face up, top face down, shake, shake, shake. And then you're going to shake it out. We're going to come to stillness. You're going to drop that left shoulder down and just let it relax back up like you just pressed a button and then you released it. And it might end up lower than where it started. Doing great. And then you're going to rotate that left shoulder back 3 times. And the right. And the left. And the right. And the left. And the right. And both at the same time. And then let your hands float up and down, nice and easy, floating like feathers. And up and down. You already feel more energized? I do. Up and down. And up. 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 Very good. Come up halfway. Oh, it's so easy to worry about things we don't need to worry about. And it's also easy to stop worrying about them. But it takes a shift. You got to change the channel. That's what's so hard for people is they don't realize that they are in control of the switchboard. Just change the channel. And one way to change the channel is to jump in the water, right? To just start doing something else. Sometimes you have to start doing it to shift the mindset. And that's what's so hard for people, is that motivation to just start doing it. And that's why routine is so beneficial, because you don't have to think about it. You just do it. And you just do your Tai Chi every day. That's your routine. You don't have to think about it. And it can only take 5 minutes, you guys. But it can take a second to just switch that channel. So now my hands are over my head, starting with the yin and then the yang. And the fingers are open and you're collecting that chi. All right, arms down. Lift the left heel up and rotate that knee to the right. Other way, please. Oh. Whew. Man. My shoulders just decided to kind of realign themselves as I was doing that. Other side, rotate in. Other way. Whew. And feet together, knees together, thighs together, little tiny rotations to the left. Other way. Whew. All right, if you made it more than halfway through class, which is what this is, I want you to put something green in the comments. All right, we are now like trees in the wind. Feel your feet firmly in the ground and even underground, like your toes are under sand, sinking in the beach sand. And you're just swaying back and forth, nice and easy. All the weight on one foot and then the other. You guys, we are more than halfway done with this form. Good job. Feet are shoulder width apart. Hands are facing back. Remember to keep them open and try to feel that energy in there in the center of the palms. And relax the shoulders and breathe. All right. Very good. We're going to bring the hands up about 2 fists away from the center. Pretend you're holding an imaginary ball there. And little tiny rotations to the left. Relax the shoulders. Excellent. We're going to go the other way now. And open up. Bend over and reach the left arm all the way up to the ear and just let it drop down like a feather. Gonna go back and forth. That's right. Excellent. Now we're going to reach across the body, back and forth. Very good. Almost done, you guys. Now for the next 5 minutes, we're doing the Wuji. This is freestyle chi. So I'm going to stop standing in front of the computer. There's nothing I can do right now to show you the movements because it's going to be coming from within you. For 5 minutes, you're just going to, you can sit and lie down. Just feel that chi. Like doing an angel in the snow. I'll be back in 5. Had to get some celery. 2 more minutes. All right, beautiful folks. That is all I got for you today. Good job with the Wuji Gong. If you want more, I've got hundreds of free classes on this YouTube channel. And if you made it to the end, let me see something purple in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday. And there's still time to get 10 super chats. It can even be 25 cents each. And then I'll go live with some music on Sunday. And what else can I say? Be yourselves. Be your beautiful selves. Oh, subscribe, like, and share. All right, later, Gators.